the probability of which the former Nairobi Central OCS Samson Taalam and his 5 co-accused persons may be charged with murder case, they're very high. Huenda wakahukumiwa kifo. Na unajua adhabu ya kifo ni zaidi ya miaka 30 ama pia ufungwe maisha kulingana na vile ambavyo ulipanga na ikafanyika. By the way, according to the CCTV footage that has been played online on court, it shows that Taalam and the rest planned and executed their plan to kill and maim Albert Ojwang. Former OCS Nairobi, that is Taalam, and 5 co-accused persons have been denied bail. Remember, today they were denied bail. This comes after Justice Diana Kaveta cited real risks of witness interference and of riding public interest in the matter. Taalam was charged alongside 2 other police officers with the murder of Albert Ojwang, who was killed in the cells at the Central Police Station in Nairobi. Remember, it was on June. And the other 2 police officers charged with the murder are James Mwana, I guess you know him, and Peter Kimani. Also, the others charged with Ojwang's murder were John Ngige Gitau and Jim Amitu Abuao and Brian Mwaniki Njue, who are also said to have been in the cell at the time the blogger was killed. 6 have since pleaded not guilty and asked to be released on bond or bail. Remember, they had applied for bail pending trial, but the prosecution opposed their release, warning that at least the first 4 accused are law enforcement officers who still wield influence that could jeopardize the integrity of the trial. Remember, huwezi achilia polisi wanaweza intimidate ama waharibu ushahidi. By the way, represented by their lawyers, the defense argued that the officers had already been interdicted and thus lacked authority to interfere with the investigation or witness. However, the court disagreed, noting that interdiction does not completely strip officers of their influence. By the way, Judge Kaveda said she's not persuaded in any way to give them bail or bond, where she said, I quote her, there exists a genuine risk of interference with key witnesses, not only with the National Police Service, but also among members of the public. Sema kwamba huenda wakaharibu ushahidi, so hawezi akawaruhusu waende kwa bond ama bail. She continued to say, by the way, the judge further held that prosecution's concern were well-funded, observing that widespread protests demonstrated the depth of the public interest in the matter. Unrest cannot be dismissed as passive interest. On the issue of investigation, Justice Kaveda also dismissed claims by the prosecution that the release on bond would hamper inquiries, terming those allegations speculative and insufficient to curtail constitutional rights. However, by the way, the combined concerns of witnesses, interference, and public interest overweight argument in favor of the release. Consequently, the 6 accused, and they will remain in custody. Lawyer Danstan Omar, representing Taalam, sought the court's leave to appeal the decision which Justice Kaveda allowed, noting that the defense is at liberty to pursue the matter before the court. Kumbuka Danstan Omari ndiye wakili wa OCS Taalam. Kuna vitu zingine pia ufai kuwa wakili, unajichafuria tu jina. The court also directed the parties to prepare for the pre-trial hearings. The prosecution disclosed that they intend to call about 18 witnesses. Justice Kaveda also ordered first disclosure of evidence, beginning with 4 key witnesses. The first pre-trial conference will be conducted between November 17 and 21, 2025, with continuous pre-trials of the case. So that is what will bring hiyo kesi yao na vile CCTV zilichezwa, that might bring a very contradicted verdict. Huenda hao pia wakafungwa kifo ama maisha. Kenya hakuna kifo, huenda wakafungwa maisha kwa sababu the CCTV exploded and exploded everything. CCTV ambayo ilichezwa vile ambavyo Albert Ojwang aliuawa iliharibu kila kitu. So huenda hawa kikawaramba, huenda kikawaramba, hawa watafungwa maisha. Kindly make sure you subscribe.
Officer, how about us who don't know anything? Head of forensics.
Yes, my lady.
See, ni uji kwako. Do it's now playing. Okay.
My lady, is worth noting that it's almost over 20 minutes since the time they arrived. So there was no.
Yes.
I think you have to be a bit careful. And move back to 5703.
5703. Forward or back?
Forward. Now we can just let it play. 03. Yes.
Why don't you let us watch and then now you can speak?
My lady, I've noticed that there are parts that are being jumped. So I just wanted to know what is happening.
I thought we are we have not reached 57 yet.
No, 1:57:03 seconds. 3 seconds after fish.
You have.
And we have already supplied with the full footage.
My lady,
They already
perhaps
have
the court can confirm with the
It's
records.
only that this is an abridged version.
The court can confirm with the records. What was indicated?
It's not a recovered, it's a retrieved footage.
Okay. What is the difference between a retrieved and a recovered?
Once you recover,
Yes.
you reconstruct
Yes.
the events, the sequence of events.
Yes.
Once you retrieve,
Understood.
Which means that the one he recovered because it had been deleted. But now this is the real original footage.
That's enough.
Yes, but he had, and the abridged one for consumability by the court.
Yes.
Yes.
The only challenge now we are having is this case where we are with the head of forensics at Poa, and is it in order? Do we proceed with such as it is because the media are here,
Yeah.
and there could be a misinterpretation in the sense that when at certain points there is what we are developing in our minds. Is it not proper for them to have settled to ensure that all that is moving properly before we settle down in court to wait for this?
Was a glitch, and that's why it was not moving. Yes.
Saying,
Yes.
the reason being when
Fingers, Mr. Mwal.
my lady, when the central CCTV was being played and there was not the whole of it was not played, there is somewhere in the media where it has been indicated that it was purposely skipped because there was a Karura something. So I get what is coming from, because there were allegations that Albert was taken to Karura and everything. So when they're skipping this part.
But now that is not the problem of the court. I think whoever is manufacturing those lies, you just need to expose them, then we deal with them under the law. Which media house did that? I personally didn't watch, I didn't see myself, probably just a bit of Citizen and NTV. And I think it is the Helicopter which has done a bigger mess on me. The rest. No. Citizen, I do not expect you to do that. Where is Ode? Where is, what? Did you say that he was taken to Karura Forest?
Let the court.
I watched Citizen, I didn't see that.
Yes.
I watched Citizen, I watched NTV. I did not see that. No, I did not see that. I watched full. You said which one? I did not see.
It's Cyprian who posted and the
Cyprian is which? Who is Cyprian now? Or Cyprian who?
They were making
And from which media house?
They were making reference to Star something.
Okay.
Star. That's why council was.
And that's why I asked the media people to introduce themselves. So I know you are accredited, you cannot make, but I'm here still working. You will ignore because what is on record is the court record. I did not see that, yes. And when I say I watched NTV, I watched KTN, I watched Citizen. Mtembei, where are they? I also saw something, but nothing negative so far. I think you're doing very well, the media. Please, the social media, other people, they can talk what they want. You can clarify. Just mistake. So what again I want to repeat is that if we were to sit here and watch the original footage, we will watch for 1 week. That's what he said, especially with the Central Police Station footage. That is why the court usually recommends international best practices. Can you shorten that footage so that people can understand? Who has the patience of watching everything? And you know, the problem with CCTV, it captures everything that is going on. So he tries to bring in what is relevant to the court. Now, Mr. Black Omanga, but can you have a little bit more patience? Can I donate some of my patience to you? If you agree, I will, and that means about 10 sessions on how to, that it is about, took 20 minutes.
Yes.
Yes.
When the car arrived,
yes,
and by the time the body is removed from the police car, to rush the victim to the attention of the medics. It has been covered by a white cloth.
Why are you saying body? It is. Can I see the head, please?
Yes, pause.
Yes.
Pause there, you can see the head.
The head is visible? Okay. Right, proceed.
Officers push the stretcher towards the casualty area. That is the head. On the hand, that place is not covered by a camera.
Mm-hmm. Can you zoom in? We see the head. We want to see whether there is depth. Yeah. Okay. Play. Sata tuone. I just rewind. Just want to, because I noted the time when the body, quote unquote, was taken to the casualty. It's a bridge, so I wouldn't know the exact minutes it took in the casualty room. I want to know the period, the times taken at the casualty before the body is wheeled out. Can I be 06? Please rewind.
That's wheeled out.
Wheeled out?
Yes.
Oh, that's, I was following, it's 2:11:06. Okay, let him replay. Did you record, Mr. Manga?
Yes.
What? So
Because
please,
we were
yes.
able to see 159.
Entered a room.
Yes.
Okay, I captured 2:11. What time did you capture? Anyone who was recording?
I captured 211.
2:11
If it's 211 when they're coming in, when is it?
when he's coming out.
Let's replay.
Okay, please replay. They entered the room at 2:11. Yes.
Not really.
Zero. 20014.
Yes. Now they have left the room which they have left the room where it was out of camera
Yes.
coverage.
Now they are getting.
They are going back to the police vehicle.
Mr. Omanga, you are right.
Yes, I was.
So you just say thank you, humility. Mr. Omanga, humility. Thank you for being keen. The police vehicle at 2:11:06. Thank you, Mr. Omanga. Proceed.
They are pulling the stretcher.
So my curiosity why I asked, because the officers pushed the stretcher at 1:59, let's just around 2. So they were in the casualty room, they're exiting at 2:11, just about 10 minutes. That is what I wanted you to note. Yeah.
Now
Okay.
they will load back the body to the police vehicle.
At what time? 2?
Around 12,
It's a different. Well, okay. Okay, proceed.
They have finished returning the body to the police vehicle. Three officers back to the contrivance cabin.